Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're into the 8th episode of the copy trading series, and we're gonna discuss a full Solscan tutorial. To do so, we're gonna explain basic usages, explore wallets, tokens, and lastly, we're gonna have a look and track down some wallets together. So first of all, what is Solscan? Solscan is the most famous block explorer for the Solana blockchain, which means that you're gonna be able to see and query anything that is being happening on the blockchain. In this case, we're going to be using it for wallet tracking, checking transactions, analyzing DeFi activities, and also to have a look at other features that many people doesn't know about. All right, so the first thing we can do on Solscan is inspect transactions. If you have a transactions hash, you're gonna paste it here in the top right search bar. But in my case, I'm gonna take any random transaction to quickly explain how to analyze it. So I'm gonna click, for example, on this one, which doesn't have the red sign, which means that it was successful. And we have some data. The signature, which is this long string, keep in mind that this is unique for each transaction. The block, the timestamp, which is when the transactions happened in the UTC, the result, if it was successful or not, the signer, which means the wallet who performed this action, transaction actions, which in this case, we can see that this wallet swapped $41 worth of this Hasbulla token for Solanas on Jupiter, sponsored, which is empty. And we finally have the fees, which doesn't tell me too much, but you have it in here if you want to check it. As you can see, it's pretty easy to interpret and understand a transaction in Solscan. If we go back to the homepage and instead of pasting a transactions hash, we paste a token contract address, we're gonna be displayed with a lot of information regarding this token. Like for example, its current price, market cap, current supply, how many holders does it have, and some social links, like for example, Photon, Dex Tools, Birdeye, Dex Screener, Rag Check, and so on. Aside from that, we're gonna have some tags, which in this case are meme because it's a meme coin, and pump fun because it was launched on pump.fun. And keep in mind that any token that was launched in pump fun is gonna have this pump at the end of this address. Inside the token's webpage, you can have many tabs, which we're going to cover one by one. Transfers means all the transactions that happened regarding this token. So for example, if I click on the first one and open it in a new tab, we're going to see that in this case, someone sold Ralph for W Solana on Radium. This is pretty ambiguous because you're not going to be checking whoever sold or bought a token on Solscan, but you're going to do it on any DEX application like BullX or DEX Screener or any other thing. The most important part when it comes to analyzing a token on Solscan is this holders tab. Why? Here you're going to be displayed with each account and how much percentage of the supply does it hold. This is very useful when it comes to identifying bundled tokens, which means that the supply is being controlled by few wallets that belong to the same person. The way to identify this is by checking the percentages. As you can see on the right, these ones are very similar, like 3.8, 3.78, 76, 76, and so on. Even though there is no 100% strategy to tell that, okay, these wallets belong to the same person, if you see way too many holders holding a similar percentage, 95 or 99% of the times means that this token is bundled and all these similar wallets belong to the same person. If you add this up, like be around 20-25%, I didn't count it. If one person or one holder has 25% of a token supply, he can literally kill the chart by selling. So if you have doubts when it comes to a token's bundle, just come to Solscan, paste the contract address here in the top bar, and you're gonna come to the holders tab and be presented with this information. The good part is that Solscan, it's natively built over the blockchain, which means that the numbers don't lie. This data, it's 100% accurate. That's why I really encourage you to learn how to use Solscan proficiently. Before jumping into the video, I would like you to quickly invite you to the Telegram group chat, which is going to be the first link in the description, where we share a lot of insights. For example, we share wallets, we share videos, we share tools, and many, many more things that are going to take you as a beginner to a professional trader. This is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single penny. So feel free to join. First link in the description. Okay, so we have seen how to analyze transactions and tokens. Now let's go to the most interesting part, which is analyzing wallets. To do so, you're gonna come in here and paste the wallet address in the search bar and click enter. Once you do, you're gonna be presented with a lot of information that we're gonna explain step by step. First thing is gonna be Sol balance, which this wallet doesn't have Solanas. Token balance, which is gonna show you every single token this wallet is currently holding. And below the name, we're going to have the amount, and on the right side, we're going to have the USD value. If the address is on curve, which means that if it has a private key, this is out of the scope of this video, so we're not going to go into much depth, but keep in mind that most of the wallets are going to show true. Stake, if this wallet is staking any Solana, most of them are not going to be. And later on, we have these under tabs that we're going to tackle one by one. First one, it's the transactions, that it's clearly going to show you every single transaction that was related to this wallet. And the transfers tab, which is pretty much the transactions tab, but prettier. In here, we have the signature, which remember that it's unique. Timestamp, if you click here on the blue icon, you're going to be presented with the UTC timestamp. And you can also filter, okay, most of these values are filterable. Action, which can be transfer, close account, create account, swaps, but most of the times it's going to be transfer, which means that some sort of sending or token receiving happened. From, which means the wallet who started this transaction, and to, which means the wallet who received it. The amount of the token, and its USD value. As you can see, pretty straightforward. As a total of 741 transactions were performed related to this wallet. And we can also filter on the type of tokens that were involved. You have three options, which is all, it's Solanas, and SPLs, which are anything except Solanas, right? So you're going to have here mainly meme coins, stable coins, and W Solanas, which keep in mind that these are the Solanas for the trading platforms like Bullex, Photon, and so on. W Sol and Sol, it's the same thing. Aside from that, you can also filter by the type of transaction. If it was inflow, which means that this wallet received it, or outflow, which means that it sent it outside. You can also filter zero values, which are the transactions that don't have a value. Hide the spam transactions, which are the transactions of a very small amount. One trick that I used to do, it's go here into the amount and minimum put at least 0.01 Solana, so I can hide all those spammy transactions and have a cleaner page and check it. Anyways, moving on, we have the DeFi activities tab, which is going to show you every activity related to meme coins trading. Same thing, the important part, it's going to be the amount, which is going to show you the true tokens that were involved in this transaction. Like for example, this wallet bought initially 0.1 Solana's worth of mark, and then he sold it for 0.15, 0.08, 0.05, and so on. On the right side, we have the value on dollars, the platform it happened on, and once again, you can filter either by token address or by any of these fields. For example, if I come in here and copy the contract address of this token and paste it, I'm going to be displayed with all the transactions involving this token. As you can see, Solscan has a lot of customizable fields. It can be very useful if you learn how to use it correctly. Moving on, we have the DeFi NFT activities, which is anything related to NFTs, which in this case, this wallet didn't trade any. Balance changes, which is going to show you any transaction that affected this wallet's balance, not only from Solanas, but only regarding USDTs or any other token, aside from Solana, like meme coins and so on. We have the portfolio, which is the thing we have seen here in the beginning. But this tab shows you a more detailed overview of the holdings, because it shows you how much of the overall portfolio value it's assigned to a specific token. Finally, we have the stake accounts, which should show Solanas that are being staked, which in this case it's 0, and the domains, which are pretty much out of the scope of this video. So I really encourage you to not pay attention to these tabs. Okay, so now that you know how Solscan works, let's track down this wallet together. In this case, this wallet doesn't have Solanas, but it really caught my interest because it had a lot of nice trades. It had like 2x, 4x, 3x, and so on. But it doesn't have Solana, which means that he withdrew it to any other account. In this case, the chances of this wallet trading back again are very, very small, if not 0. That's why you can try to track it down and see if you can find any related wallets that you can copy trade. To do so, I'm going to click here on the Solscan icon on GMGN, and let's have a look, and I'm going to show you how I exactly do this. First of all, I go to the transfers. We are looking for Solana transfers. Why? Because the Solanas, it's what is being used to fund the wallet and to trade. So I'm going to go here into the Sol tab, and I'm going to click on amount. I'm going to put above 0.1, so I hide all those spammy transactions, show 100 transactions per page, and I'm going to go to this latest page. As you can see, the first transaction was from MEXC, which is a centralized exchange wallet. This wallet sent 2.2 Solanas to this wallet, and it finally was retrieved to this wallet, 3WQN1. The bad part is that you cannot reverse centralized exchange transactions. For example, if I open this account, you're gonna see that it has a shit ton of Solanas, a shit ton of tokens, and it has a transaction every few seconds. This is a shared wallet by the centralized exchanges, and it's used to handle every user transaction. That's why most people who are alpha or real insiders are going to be using centralized exchange wallets to fund and retrieve their profits. So long story short, you cannot track down these type of wallets that are being funded by Thex wallets. On the other hand, let's have a look where did this wallet retrieve the profits from. So I'm going to filter by outflow, and let's see that 7 days ago, this wallet sent 8.8 Solanas to this other address, which is very, very common. So let's open it. Looks like the retrieval profit. And as you can see, this wallet has 20 Solanas. So let's filter once again by Solanas. Amount is going to be above 0.01. Yeah. And let's look. It retrieved 140 Solanas to this wallet. I'm going to put 100 so I can have a deeper look. And as you can see, there are a lot of transactions, right? But these exact transactions happened 7 days ago from 050D. So I'm going to Control F and look at this wallet. Here it is. So it received this one in here. Let me change the timestamp so I can see the exact time it happened. So it received here at 6:30, and it sent it to this wallet address that, as you can see, there is almost 2.5 hours between these transactions. If I open this wallet that sent 5 Solanas to, you're going to see that it's out of the curve, which means that doesn't belong to a person as such. And it doesn't have DeFi activities, which means that this wallet didn't trade. As you can see, most of these wallets who know what they're doing are going to try to hide their transactions as much as possible by masquerading them, by using sex exchanges, performing a lot of transactions, and so on. So in my opinion, trying to track such a concurrent wallet, it's not useful. So let's close it and let's move on to the next one. So this one pretty much has the same thing. It has only one Solana despite having huge profits. That's why let's do the same thing. Let's open it on Solscan and let's see what's up with it. I'm going to go to transfers, Solanas. I'm going to increase the limit to 20 per page. Amount is going to be 0.1. And let's go to the first page and see who funded this wallet. So initially, his first trade was of $85 and then it was around 1 Solana. So this amount of incoming Solana, it's not enough, which means that he should have got more Solanas in. It has a lot of close account, which means that he created a temporary wallet to perform an action. Trying to find incoming transactions, but apparently, let's see, his first trade was 13 days ago. Specifically, it was at 9:30 of the 6th of January. So let me go here and try to find 9:30 at the 6th of January, which is this one. Okay, wait, yeah, it was this one. Yeah, 9.20, 9.26. This, I can't see who funded this wallet, to be fair. Maybe it was funded by another token. No, it was purely sent Solana. Okay, so let's have a look at this wallet, which looks like it's sending a lot of Solanas. This one looks like some sort of mother wallet because it has a lot of Solanas and the token it's holdings are stable coins mainly. They're not meme coins, which means that this wallet, it's not used for trading. Indeed, if you go to DeFi activities, you're going to see that it only exchanges Solanas for USDCs. So if you go to transfers tab, once again, you're going to see that it has a shit ton of transactions every single minute. Once again, tracking down this kind of wallets, it's pretty time consuming. And in my opinion, it's not worth it. As you can see, the pattern we're following, it see which wallet was the initial one to fund it, which in this case was this BMR wallet, but it sent so many transactions that it's pretty hard to track it down and it's pretty time consuming. So in my opinion, it's not even worth it to do so. Let's move on to the next wallet, which once again had some good trades, but now it doesn't have Solanas. So let's open it on Solscan. Let's go to transfers tab. Let's click on Sol, and amount is going to be 0.1. Sorry, 0.01. And let's see who initially funded this wallet. So in this case, he received 0.76 Solanas from this DPQ wallet. So let's open it on a new tab. As you can see, this wallet has a shit ton of Solanas, which is weird. I don't think this is a personal wallet because it has millions of dollars worth of Solana. And once again, it has a lot of transactions every minute, which makes me think that it's some sort of centralized exchange. Yeah, indeed, this is some sort of hidden or masked exchange wallet, because a human wallet, it's not going to be performing a transaction every single minute. So I'm not going to lose too much time. Let's see where the profits retrieved. So I'm going to go into outflow. And we can see that this wallet sent 9 Solanas to this wallet, which is a big amount. Let's open it. It doesn't have Solanas, which means that the profit was retrieved somewhere else. So let's click on value. Let's put at least 0.1 Solanas to hide the spammy transactions. So he received 9 Solanas, 4 Solanas, and eventually retrieved these profits to this 9RV wallet, which doesn't have Solanas either. So let's dig deeper. Let me actually open the last token. Wait, hold on. It was this one. So this one happened 9 days ago on the 10th of January, which means that we have to look at the transactions that happened on the 9th of January. Sorry, 10th of January. I'm gonna increase the transactions per page. We're gonna scroll, we're gonna see what's up. So the profits were retrieved from AZWY to this wallet, and this wallet sent it back. So I'm gonna copy the first letters to be able to filter in this current wallet. So it's not showing here. Okay, it's showing here. So it received 15 Solanas from this wallet. I'm going to increase the limit again. Okay, where is it? I can see the wallet. It disappeared. Okay, here it is. And he created the account and sent these Solanas to this brand new wallet. As you can see, it's very, very confusing, but this is what it takes to track down. And he created the account, and then he closed it, which means that he got back to this account, which is very weird. I'm pretty sure that this is because he bought a token. When you see a create account and right after you see a close account, it's because they created a temporary wallet to buy a token. And unluckily, this is not trackable. So I think we cannot track it any further. Have a look at this latest wallet, which was this one, and see what's up with it. Same thing, it doesn't have Solanas, but it had a lot of tricky trades. So let's open it. Let's go to transfers tab. Let's go to Sol. And amount is going to be above 0.1. First thing, we always check who funded this wallet. And as you can see, this wallet received $22,000, which is very, very weird. Let me increase the limits per page. So, this is very weird actually. Like, why would he fund himself with $33,000 and have these small trades? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But he retrieved the profits to this wallet 9 days ago, which means after he last trade, because his last trade was 10 days ago. So let's have a look at these initial 2 wallets who were sending crazy Solanas. As you can see, they don't have Sol balance, none of them. So let's go here into the Sols tab, change the minimum value to 0.1 again. And as you can see, they sent Solanas to this wallet and this wallet and this wallet. If I take any of this wallet, like for example, this one, I'm paste it into GMGN. I'm curious to see if this wallet traded. Okay, they didn't trade. Sometimes you can find another chilled wallets from seeing aside from the initial wallet to which other wallets did this funding wallet send Solana to. So for example, in this case, we have just seen that this wallet didn't trade, but imagine it did trade and it's still active. Why? Because all of these right-hand wallets share the same funding wallets, which is the one on the left. In this case, he didn't trade. And this next one, I'm pretty sure that it didn't trade either. No, it doesn't have Solanas and no trades. But this funder wallet was at the same time funded by this wallet, which doesn't have Solanas either. I mean, this is pretty sketchy. Let me go back to the initial wallet, which is this one, and see to which wallet did it retrieve the profits to. So I'm going to go to the outflow ones. I'm going to filter by this wallet, E4TC, transfers again. We go transfer to this wallet, which is the one we have seen before. And in this case, what you can do, it's instead of checking the outflow wallets, you can check the inflow wallets. Why? Because they can have a lot more profiting wallets that they can be using to retrieve the profits from. So I'm going to filter by, for example, big wallets. For example, this wallet sent 5 Solanas. If we try to track it down, we're gonna see that it traded from this wallet, which has a shit ton of Solanas. And if you go to DeFi activities, it does have, so let's quickly check it with GMGN. Okay. Oh, sorry. It just changed Solanas for, okay. My bad. It didn't trade tokens, but it does just exchanged stable coins. I'm curious to see where did this wallet retrieve the profits from. So it has 12. Let's filter by the Solanas because it's the most important token to see the wallet movements. And I want to see the inflow. So it got 21 Solanas from this wallet. It got 42 from this wallet. What makes me skeptical about all these wallets is the fact that they have two big transactions, like 40 Solanas, 100 Solanas. It's crazy. And look at this wallet. As you can see, this founder wallet received a shit ton of Solanas from different wallets. For instance, I took the oldest one, and this one had two crazy trades. It had a 12x on this token. Later on, it took the profits out, so you cannot track it down. But imagine you are tracking down this mother wallet, and you see that it received or sent Solanas to any child wallet. You could instantly be able to copy trade this 12x, and you would have made a shit ton of money. And guys, as you can see, tracking wallets down takes a shit ton of time, patience, and knowledge. Don't expect to go into Solscan, spend 5 minutes, and find 20 insider wallets, because that's not how it works. It requires time, and it's going to be very, very confusing. You're going to end up with 10, 20, 30 Solscan tab opened, and you're going to want to blow away your mind. But trust me, if you spend the enough time in, you're going to be able to track wallets down like a professional. So this is the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and before leaving, I would like you to show my blog, which I'm posting regularly, which is blog.cryptovixante.com. You're going to have the link in the description. And here you have a lot of written articles, like, for example, copy trading mistakes that you have to avoid, how to set up Odin bot, best tools, and a shit more ton of things that I'm going to be updating shortly. I expect to post at least one blog post every 2 days. And if you are a person who likes to read instead of listen to videos or watch, please feel free to do. And if you subscribe, you're going to get a lot of information to your email that it's only exclusive to subscribers. So with that being said, guys, see you on the next one.